Full field equipment. All right, hurry up. Come on, here we go. These are war games, not tiddlywicks. All right, line up here. Dress up. Come on. All right, let's straighten up everything. Just come on. Let's cover, men. Cover up. That's it. Button up those pockets. Button up those pockets. Take the smile off your face. That's it. All right. Detail. Attention. Well, pick it up, soldier. Pick it up.
Yes, sir. It's just an accident, Sarge.
Shut up, you dumb scissor bill. Here the government goes to a lot of time and expense to give you this most modern miracle, the most perfect weapon ever developed, and you kick it around like a kid with a 10-cent toy.
Well, gee, Sergeant...
Quiet, bird brain! Ever since the rifle was invented in 1776, it's been the soldier's best friend.
Oh, I beg your pardon, Ames, but the rifle was in use long before 1776. Actually, its history goes all the way back to the 15th century.
Still at it, huh? Human encyclopedia? Who asked you to butt in?
Well, just in the interest of accuracy, Ames. Of course, since those early days, there have been many improvements in the rifle, such as the percussion cap, the superseding flint, the breech-loading mechanism, and the machinery, which greatly increased the rapidity of firing. Then came smokeless powder.
Shut up, you two-legged walkie-talkie! You and your photographic mind.
Photographic mind? What's that?
Oh, well, you see, Tiny, it involves the retentive tracks of the...
Shut up, Doubleday! Shut up! I'm warning you!
Sergeant Ames!
Yes, sir.
What are you sounding off about?
Oh, just a few final instructions to the detail, Captain.
Oh, what's the matter? The men deaf?
Oh, no, sir.
Then stop screaming like a baboon.
Yes, sir.
Get hold of yourself.
Yes, sir.
Very interesting, Sergeant Doubleday, about the history of the rifle.
Thank you, sir.
Man the details of the chucking point.
Yes, sir. Right! Feet! All right, shoulder! Arms! Forward. March. Yep.
Scouts report we're badly outnumbered, but we've got one chance. A surprise flanking attack. There's a strong white army force directly ahead. Ames, take your squad in on the left flank.
Yes, sir.
Doubleday, take your men in on the right flank. And remember, your one chance for success is complete surprise. That's your problem. Now, good luck to both of you.
Thank you, sir.
Leave it to me, Captain. All right, men, move out.
All right, you fellows heard what the captain said, so you know what we're up against. It won't be easy. However, I have an idea that might work. Now, see this? It's a quail call. You men, of course, are all familiar with the use of bird calls and sounds of other wildlife as employed by the American Indian to communicate with one another. Now, this situation calls for ingenuity, the cunning tactics of Indian warfare. So I have worked out a set of signals using this quail call to instruct you men in your movements as you close in on the enemy. Now, for instance, one call means to take cover. 2 means to advance.
Trying to put over a fast one, huh? Want to get there first so you can get all the glory, is
But
that...
Ames, I was only trying
Quiet!
to...
All the sneaking tricks. Well, it's against Army regulations, so I'll just confiscate it.
Now, Ames, let me
Shut
finish
up.
explain.
I've got half a mind to report you to the captain for taking unfair advantage of a comrade in arms. But I'm big-hearted, so I'll overlook it this time.
All right, men, let's move out.
Now, men, this situation here calls for ingenuity and stuff like that, see? You remember how the Indians used to make like birds and things to, you know, to signal one another, don't you?
So?
So this, wipe that smile off your face. Now look, I've worked out a set of signals, see? With this quail call, see? So that we can sneak up on the enemy, see? Now get this, 1 call. When I blow 1 call, that means to take cover. 2 calls. When I blow 2 calls, that means to advance. 3 calls means on the double. You got it?
Okay, Sarge.
4 calls, that means to fall back to the rear. Now fan out, men, and keep your ears open. Stop! No! Stop! Wait, not that way! Come back here! Stop! Cut it out! Stop the wheel!
Doubleday, what's wrong with Ames's men? Are they all crazy?
I'm sure I don't know, sir.
They'll have the whole White Army on our necks.
He's over there. No, he's over here. That guy sure gets around.
Stop, you men. Where are you going? Stop!
Sorry, Captain. Colonel's orders.
Colonel's orders? What's happened to this army? Is everybody crazy?
Hey, come on back here, you guys! Come on! There, you lame-brained scissor bills! Come on! Come on, back! Away!
Sergeant Ames!
Yes, sir.
What's going on? Haven't you any control over your men?
No, sir. Oh, I mean, yes, sir. No, sir. Well, I did, sir, until the quail started to sound off, sir.
Quail? Sound off? Are you out of your mind?
Yes, sir. I mean, no, sir. Well, you see, sir, I figured that the situation called for ingenuity and stuff like that, sir. So I remembered that the Indian used to imitate birds and things like that, sir. So I decided to use this quail call to signal my men, sir, so that we could sneak up on the enemy, sir.
Sneak up on them? Why, you knucklehead. Your men were jumping around like a bunch of ballet dancers in front of the entire White Army.
Sorry, Captain. Your outfit is wiped out. Return to the rear. That was some maneuver your men put on, Ames. What do you call it? Operation Suicide?
Why, you dirty little double-crosser. It's a frame-up, Captain. He did it just to get me in wrong.
But Ames wouldn't let me finish explaining.
Shut up!
Hey, Ames! Enough of that. Don't blame Doubleday for your own fat-headedness.
Yes, sir.
But Ames, I'm sure you're mistaken. The tank was first used by the British in September 1916 in the Battle of the Somme. They were called tanks in order to mislead spies while the vehicles were being developed. Excuse me, Ames, but lemons are always picked green. You see, if citrus ammonia, that's their Latin name, are allowed to ripen on the tree, they lose all of their keeping power.
Halt, who's there?
Sergeant of the Guard.
Advance to be recognized. Oh, hi, Sarge.
Hello, Tiny.
Say, tell me something. About that photographic mind of yours, is that on the level? You mean you never forget anything?
I know it sounds kind of crazy, Tiny, but that's right.
Gosh, half the time I can't even remember my name.
Memory's a pretty complicated thing. You see, Tiny, it comes from the formation of the retentive tracts in the cerebral hemispheres. Generally, they are formed only by a repetition of thought processes. But in the case of the infant prodigy, the mathematical genius and the like, there is a super development of association neurons.
Oh, no, I'm going nuts. I can still hear him.
Which establish a permanent memory track upon first impression. Evidently, I come within this category, so it's practically impossible for me to forget anything.
Thanks, Sarge.
That did it. I can't take it any longer.
Halt! Never mind, Tiny. I'll take care of it.
Captain Burke! Oh, Captain Burke, I'm going crazy, sir.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's Doubleday, sir. He's driving me loony. I can even hear him in my sleep, sir.
Pull yourself together, Ames. For a minute, I thought this was something serious.
Oh, but it is serious, Captain. I can't take it any longer. Please, sir, can't I be transferred? I'll go any place. Lapland, the South Pole, any place just to get rid of this nonstop yakety-yak. I'm sorry, sir. Yes, sir.
Ames, if you weren't an old campaigner, I'd transfer you right to the guardhouse.
Oh, thank you, sir. That'd be fine, sir. Any place, sir.
You know, come to think of it, Ames, you have been acting pretty wacky lately.
Yes, sir. I have, sir.
Maybe a change of scenery would be good for you at that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I tell you what I'll do. I'm being transferred myself. I'll make arrangements to take you along with me.
Yes. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
You get your gear together and be ready to leave tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. And thanks again, Captain. Gee, I'll never forget this, Captain. Yeah, never. Thank you. Thanks, Captain. Gee, thanks.
Ames, what happened to you? Is there anything wrong?
Oh, no. Everything is just beautiful. I'm being transferred in the morning.
Oh, that's too bad. I'm certainly going to miss you, Ames.
And I'm going to miss you, too, Doubleday. In fact, I can hardly wait to start missing you.
Oh, where are you going?
Oh, who knows? Camp Roberts, South Africa, Timbuktu, I hope.
Timbuktu? But that's halfway around the world. Do we have troops there?
Search me, but the farther away from you it is, the better I'm going to like it.
I'm sure you'll find it very interesting there, Ames. Timbuktu is located in the Sudan in French West Africa. It has a population of 6,118 and has been a caravan trade center ever since the 11th century.
Keep it up,
The town used to be much larger, but
Keep it
was
up.
reduced by a series of invasions. Why are they sending you to Timbuktu?
They're not sending me. I'm going because I want to go, just to get away from you and your big mouth.
But Ames,
But before I go, I'm going to have the pleasure of taking you apart in little pieces, one by one. I'm sorry, sir. It was just an accident, sir. I wouldn't have had this happen for the world, sir. No, sir.
You big oaf. I've half a mind not to take you with me.
Oh, Captain, don't say that.
Take your hands off him.
Yes, sir, yes, sir. But you will take me with you, won't you, sir? Please?
I guess it's my duty to take you. You're certainly cracking up around here.
Yes, sir, I am, sir.
Well, possibly Korea will snap you out of it.
Yes, sir, that'll be fine, sir. Anybody... Korea? Well, that's where all the shooting is. A man could get hurt there, Captain.
Possibly.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sure you'll find Korea very interesting, too. It's a peninsular country, you know, comprising 84,950 square miles with a population of 27,057,969. On the north, it is bounded by... Oh, sorry, Ames. I guess I sort of got carried away.
You'll really be carried away when I get through with you. Don't you cry for me, for I come from Alabama, a banjo on my knee.
What are you so happy about? 10 days on patrol, nothing but K rations, 50 million snipers banging away at us. Is that your idea of a ball?
Ah, this ain't nothing, Jackson, nothing. In fact, it's soothing to the nerves after what I've been through.
Oh, married man, huh?
Nah, even worse than that. But it's all over now. Just 6,000 long, beautiful miles between me and Doubleday.
About time for them reinforcements, ain't it, Captain? Or do they expect this patrol to win the war single-handed?
Relax, Corporal. They'll be here. In the meantime, how about a little less griping and more shooting?
That's what I say. Oh, Susanna!
Down, men. Oh, snipers. Ames, you and Jackson sneak in on their flanking. Toss them a grenade.
Yes, sir. Gee, Captain, I'll never be able to thank you enough for this. Compared to Doubleday, this war is nothing but a bowl of cherries with whipped cream and nuts. Come on, Corp.
Nuts is right. Just plain nuts. William L. Ames. Hey, Sarge, what's the L stand for?
It stands for none of your Budinsky business.
Okay, don't get huffy. No offense. Keep your shirt on. Just curious, that's all.
Get me killed? Every man for himself.
Hey, looks like them pineapples paid off. Come on, all clear.
Brother. Now, shut up. Come on, let's get back and tell the skipper.
Brother. Oh, wait till I tell the guys about this.
Hey, wait a minute. What am I thinking about? Them K rations must have dulled my wits. You know what, Jackson? If I remember rightly, ducks is good to eat. Yeah, that's right. Roast duck, curried duck, duck a la king, duck soup.
Stop it, Sarge. You got me drooling. Oh,
Yeah.
brother. Curry duck, duck soup, duck a la king, duck. Oh, brother. Hey, I got an idea. Let's build a fire and barbecue him right here.
You crazy? In his rundown condition, I gotta fatten him up first. And what do you mean we'll barbecue him? Are you trying to horn in on my duck?
Well, we're pals.
Go on, blow.
Well, all right.
Come on, Clarence. You're in the Army now. Atta baby. Take your vitamins, Clarence. You know I'm splitting my food with you 50-50 until you get to be a nice, great, big, fat, juicy boy. You know, Corp, I think he's putting on a little weight already.
Then you'll be down to skin and bones living on half ration just to feed that silly bird.
Don't you worry about me. I'm just working up my appetite for a nice, big feast.
Dig in, man!
Hey, give him back to me. Now, Clarence. Now, Clarence. Don't move the muscle now.
Fine thing. Here we've been pinned down for 2 days and still no reinforcements. What a life.
Oh, I don't know. I can't kick. Nice cozy foxhole. Nice duck dinner in the deep freeze. And no double day.
Hey, Sarge, who is this Doubleday character you keep beefing about? What about him?
What about him? I'll tell you what about him. He's a little squirt, see? He's the most he always gets in your... Every time you open your mouth, he's the talkingest guy you have ever heard in your life. Believe me, Jackson, you can be grateful that he's 6,000 miles away. Hey, Jackson, reinforcements. An airborne outfit. Now will you quit squawking?
Well, it's about time.
Angels from heaven. Ain't they pretty? Hey, cut it out! Oh, come on, take it easy, will you? Get your foot out of my face. Come on, take it easy. Hey, why don't you guys watch where you're landing? Ames! That voice. It's coming back. Now it's haunting me.
But Ames!
There it is again. I heard it just as plain.
Ames, what's the matter with you?
I keep hearing voices. Now I'm seeing things. Hey, Jackson, I've been wounded. I'm out of my head. I got a fever. Tell me I'm crazy. Tell me you're not Doubleday.
Don't be silly. Glad to see you, Ames.
Well, believe me, the feeling ain't mutual. Say, how big did you say Korea is?
84,950 square miles.
84,000. And I got a stinking little 3x6 foxhole. And you gotta hit it right on the nose. My nose.
William L. Ames. William L. Hey, Sarge, that L wouldn't stand for lardhead, would it?
Very funny, very funny.
You see, Tiny, Korea's not much larger than the state of Kansas. The peninsula extends from north to south in the same latitude as the area from Maine to North Carolina. Northeastern Korea has considerable snow in the winter, but most of the country enjoys a subtropical climate. The annual rainfall is approximately 36 inches per year, most of it occurring between April and July.
Gee, Sarge, that sounds real interesting. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll take care of that.
I'm beginning to see what you mean. He's worse than these crickets.
There's the hill. We're gonna have to cut through this rice paddy.
Wait. Listen. You can't go through there, Tiny.
But what do you mean, wait? We've got to go through. We got to string this over the hill. That's the captain's order.
I can't permit it, Tiny. You can't go through there. That's an order.
What's holding you guys up? Little footsie sore? Come on, get moving.
Sergeant Doubleday won't let us.
What are you whispering about? I can't... Oh, shit. What'd you say?
I said Sergeant Doubleday ordered us not to go any further.
Oh, he did he? Huh. Countermanding a captain's orders, huh? Insubordination at the front. Well, this is just what I've been waiting for.
But Ames... Shut up.
Ah, I can see it all now. Nice little court-martial. A nice little free trip to Leavenworth, and peace will again come to Korea.
But Ames, the crickets...
Crickets, smickets. I can hardly wait to turn you in. Uh-oh. Here he comes now. And is this made to order? The colonel's with him, too. Oh, happy day, happy day.
Captain Burke, sir. I have a most unpleasant duty to perform, sir. One of my comrades in arms is guilty of the grossest insubordination.
What are you gassing about, Ames?
Sergeant Doubleday, sir. I have a full confession from him, sir. He admits that he countermanded your specific order to string this wire up that hill.
What's that? Well, Doubleday?
But Captain, I noticed...
Shut up. Don't talk back to the captain. Shall I place him under arrest, sir?
Did you countermand my orders?
Well, yes, sir, but...
You're under arrest. You'll lose your stripes for this, Doubleday, and maybe worse.
Yeah, maybe Leavenworth, eh, Captain?
What's the delay, Burke?
Oh, sorry, sir. Case of insubordination. This man stopped the detail from carrying out my orders. I put him under arrest. All right, men, get going with that wire.
But, Captain, they mustn't. The crickets.
Shut up. You're under arrest. I think he's a little nuts, Colonel. He's got crickets on the brain, sir.
Crickets? I don't like it, Captain. It's too quiet.
That's what I mean, sir. We're in an extremely vulnerable position.
I think you're right, Sergeant. You men, come back. Now, no one make a sound. They haven't spotted us yet, so take cover. Move quietly and quickly. Close one, Captain.
Yes, sir.
I'll get word back by Walkie Talkie to have that field cleared out.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, by the way, Captain, I'd say that your prisoner just saved our necks. Nice work, Sergeant.
Ames.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What are you trying to do, Ames? Make a chump out of me in front of the colonel? Why did you interrupt when Doubleday was trying to tell me about the crickets?
What crickets? I don't know what crickets have got to do with it, sir.
Well, you'd better find out or you'll never live to make the old soldiers home.
Yes, sir.
And another thing, Ames, this is no place for a personal feud. I want you to cut out this constant wrangling with Doubleday just because he's got something that you haven't.
What has he got that I ain't?
Brains.
Oh. Huh? What are you trying to do? Make a chump out of me in front of the captain?
But Ames...
Shut up! And what's all this about crickets? I didn't hear any crickets.
That's just the point, Ames. These rice paddies are full of crickets. But they never sing when there are people about. So when you don't hear them, that's the time you have to worry.
Well, why didn't you tell me instead of letting me get in wrong with the captain?
Well, Ames, I tried to, but you wouldn't listen.
Oh, everything was going great until you...
Sergeant Ames!
And that's just the way it happened, kid. Oh, hello, Captain. I was just telling my old pal Doubleday about some hand-to-hand fighting I saw last week. Very exciting, sir. Very exciting.
And I've got something very exciting for you, too, Ames. If you pull another boner like this, I'll jerk those stripes off.
Yes, sir.
And another thing, Ames. Are you out of ammunition?
Oh, no, sir. I got plenty.
Then let's get ready to use some, shall
Yes,
we?
sir. Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Ames, the enemy's over there.
Oh, yes, sir. Oh, Fat Clarence, don't you cry for me. In a very few minutes, a roast ducky you will be. Hey, what's the idea, Jackson? New military maneuver? You gonna play chopsticks and keep the enemy away?
For your information, wise guy, we're having a little show tonight. They're flying in a singer, some movie doll to entertain us.
Are you kidding? Away up here at this outpost? Just for a handful of us?
So what? So what? They don't need a whole regiment to entertain, do they? When do we eat?
What do you mean, we? Get up out of there. Come on. Give me that fork. After me half-starving myself to death just to fatten him up. On your way, soldier, on your way.
Oh, you're going to be a hog about it, huh? Going to eat him all yourself?
No, I'm not going to be a hog about it. I've invited the captain to share Clarence with me.
Yeah, getting out of the doghouse, buttering up the captain.
You catch on quick, soldier. After a couple of mouthfuls of roast duck, the captain and me will be just like that again.
Look, I'm not asking you for the whole duck. I'm not asking you for half a duck. Just one nice, fat, juicy drumstick.
No dice.
All right, a wing then. Just one measly little wing.
Not even a neck. Not even a pin feather. Now, come on, beat it. You're making Clarence nervous. On your way, on your way. Come on, Clarence, come on. That's the baby. Yeah.
Ames.
Yeah?
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
What?
You and Clarence been under fire together. You've slept in the same foxhole. You've eaten out of the same mess kit.
Oh, yeah.
He's been a buddy to you.
Yeah?
You can't eat a friend like that.
No.
Now, of course, to me, it's different. To me, he's just another duck. Now, I could eat him with a clear conscience.
Listen, you're not talking me out of this feast, so scram, will ya?
All right. But I hope that Clarence's wishbone sticks in your throat. Cannibal!
Yeah. Well, come on, Clarence. We gotta do it. Put your neck down. Now, lie still, Clarence. Lie still. Cannibal. No, no. No, come on. Now, keep it. Now, this... I can't do it. I just can't do it, Clarence. That's all. I just can't. Doubleday! Hey, Doubleday!
Hello, Ames. How's the boy, Clarence? That's a smart bird there, Ames. Sometimes he acts almost human.
Yeah. You know, Doubleday, you and me, we've been through a lot together, huh? You know, we've slept in the same foxholes, eaten out of the same mess kits. That means something. Well, I admit I blow off every once in a while, but you know, kid, when the chips are down, we're real pals, right?
I guess so, if you say so.
I say so. And just to prove it to you, kid, I'm inviting you to a duck dinner. All cozy like. Just you and me and the captain.
Well, that's very nice of you, Ames.
Well,
It'll be a real treat.
It's all settled then, huh? Well, that's fine. Now, here, I'll fix the stuffing while you're taking care of him. Now, look, I wouldn't do it around here. It's kind of messy, like, see? Oh, why don't you just take him out in the bushes somewhere and, well, do it there, huh?
Sure, Ames. Shall I pick him, too?
Yeah. You don't think we're going to eat him feathers and all, do you?
Okay. Come on, Clarence.
ought to be far enough, Clarence. This won't take long. There we are. Now, this ought to do it. Now, this is perfectly painless, Clarence. Don't worry, Clarence. Get lost, hide. Run for it.
Double-day! Double-day, don't do it! Don't do it, Double-day! Don't do it! Don't!
Shoot! Get lost! Please!
Double-day! Hey, Double-day! Where are you, Double-day? Double-day! Why, you bloodthirsty little murderer, haven't you got any heart? Haven't you got any feelings at all? Killing Clarence in cold blood?
But Ames...
I ought to barbecue you! What have you done with him? Where's the body?
Ames, I didn't kill him.
You what?
I just couldn't do it.
Oh, there. Oh, Clarence, come to Daddy. Why, I was only kidding. Before I'd let anybody eat you, they'd have to eat me first. Oh, baby, yes. Daddy's little baby. Hungry, pal? How about a chocolate bar, huh?
But Ames, what about the captain? I thought you invited him to dinner.
Uh-oh. I'm in a jam, kid. Well, just don't stand there. Think of something. What'll I do?
Let's see. You could tell him Clarence ran off somewhere, got lost. You can't find him.
That's right. I'll hide him.
Oh, you better hurry. Here comes the captain now, and the colonel's with him.
Oh.
At ease. Well, Ames, is the duck done yet? I'm as hungry as a horse. Oh, by the way, I took the liberty of asking the colonel to join us. I hope you don't mind.
Oh, no, sir. Real honor to have the colonel with us, sir, but...
It's very generous of you, Sergeant. My mouth's watering already. I haven't tasted duck in months.
Well, it's been a little slip-up, sir. You see, I couldn't do it. Doubleday said he'd do it, but he couldn't do it, and... Well, you tell him. Go on, tell him.
Me? Why, me? It's your duck.
What do you mean? What are you trying to say?
Well, sir, like I said, sir, I couldn't do it, and...
You said that. Look, Ames, are we going to have roast duck or aren't we?
Well, that was the idea, sir, but... Well, it's all Doubleday's fault. He let him get away, and we can't find him anyplace. Quack, quack. Quack, quack. He went flying off into the bushes, sir. Quack, 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 quack. That's just the way it happened, sir. Quack, quack, quack. He's the darndest duck for quacking, sir, that you ever heard. Quack, 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 quack.
And you can't find him anywhere.
Oh, no, sir. He's disappeared completely, sir. You came back, huh, Clarence? He came back, sir.
Yes, I see. Well, Colonel, it looks as though we're going to have roast duck after all.
Well, begging the captain's pardon, sir, but it's like this, sir. You see, sir, Clarence and I, we've sort of been through a lot together, sir, and we sort of understand one another, and, well, he's awful good company on a long hike, sir, and...
Get to the point, Ames. What are you yammering about?
I think I understand, Captain.
Well, sir, he's like one of the family, sir. But I'm a man of my word, sir. I'll just get a good fire going, sir, and we'll...
Never mind, Sergeant. I think I've lost my appetite for duck. How about you, Bert?
Yes, sir.
Well, thank you, sir. Thank you both, and I'm sure Clarence thanks you, too.
Perhaps you gentlemen would settle for an omelet?
Omelet?
Yes, sir. Clarence just laid an egg.
Unaccustomed as I am to public speaking, my friends, I'm speaking from the heart.
How do you like that Doubleday? Had a little pipsqueak like him write a deal like that?
Yes, I've been looking around, and what scenery I found. I'm not referring to this fascinating jungle.
Pass the word to the men, Ames.
Yes, sir. They're all armed just like you ordered, sir.
Maybe an unnecessary precaution, but we've had 3 cases of infiltration this week, and I'm a little concerned with civilians about.
Oh, you can relax, Captain. I'll be on the job. I'll personally keep my eye peeled.
That's good, Ames. I'm depending on you.
Yes, sir.
Hey, watch it, Sarge.
Yes, it's the men. I love the men in the armed forces because I love the force of their arms. Their kisses thrill me in every tissue because their kisses are government issue. There's something swell about a uniform. They have particular charms. For certain things, civilians are all right, I know. But when it comes to love and give me G.I. Joe, I love the men in the armed forces because I love the force of their arms.
Watch where you're sitting.
I love the Army and the Air Force, the Marine Corps too. I go for Joe's and khaki clothes and dark and navy blue. Each time I see a uniform, I start to fall, 'cause I love them. I love them, I love them all.
Hey,
I love
take it easy, soldier.
the armed forces because I love the force of their arms. Their kisses thrill me in every tissue because their kisses are government issue. There's something swell about a uniform. They have particular charms. For certain things, civilians are all right, I know. But when it comes to love and give me G.I. Joe, I love the men in the armed forces because I love the force of their arms. I love the men of the armed forces because I love them.
Wait! Make your way up! Heading! Wait! Make your way up! Ames, that grenade, he's pulled a pin right behind you! You dumb cluck, you could have hurt somebody. You'll get the guardhouse for this.
Ames, what's the meaning of this?
Oh, he was playing with a grenade, sir. Had the pin out. Lucky I had my eyes peeled, sir. I caught him just in time, sir.
He wasn't playing, Ames. This man's a Chinese red.
What are you talking about? He's been sitting alongside of me all through the show.
Just a minute. Lieutenant Kim.
Yes, sir.
This man one of your outfit?
No, sir. Chinese grenade.
Oh, trying to pull a fast one, huh?
Thank you, Lieutenant. What was that gibberish you yelled at him?
Oh, Chinese, sir. I saw he was about to pull a grenade, so to stop him, I shouted, "Wei, Nate Sameo, K-ding, K-ding. Wei, Nate Sameo, K-ding, K-ding."
What does that mean?
Attention.
Well, quick thinking, Sergeant. What made you suspicious in the first place?
Well, sir, he looked big enough for a Manchurian. They're generally taller than South Koreans, you know. And then I noticed that he forgot one thing when he tried to disguise himself in our uniform.
Oh, so he did. All right, Lieutenant, take him away.
What did he forget? What are you talking about?
His boots, Ames. He forgot to change his commie boots.
How did I happen to overlook that? Why, you little pipsqueak, if you hadn't have butted in, I'd have seen it myself.
Ames,
Yes, sir.
You wouldn't have seen them if he'd shoved them under your nose. Didn't I warn you about this constant wrangling with Doubleday?
Yes, sir, but I forgot, sir.
Sergeant Doubleday is an asset to this company and should be congratulated on his alertness tonight and on many other occasions. On the other hand, you're guilty of gross negligence. It's my duty as your superior officer to relieve you of your stripes.
Well, I hope you're satisfied. You finally got me busted. A private in the rear rank.
But Ames...
Shut up! Doubleday, I'm going to...
Freeze! Private Ames. Page 149, paragraph section A, the Uniform Code of Military Justice. Assaulting your superior is a very serious offense.
What are you doing in that ridiculous position?
Sergeant Doubleday's orders, sir.
Oh. Well, Sergeant Doubleday usually knows what he's about. You better hold it till reveille.
You hear me? You hear me? That's right. They haven't spotted us yet. We're completely surrounded. The enemy out in force. Now, they've got us pinned down on the east flank of Hill 290. We're going to need help to get out of here. That. Now we're really cut off.
At least they know our position. Oh.
Calling Lieutenant Kim. Come in, Lieutenant Kim. Calling Lieutenant Kim's patrol. Over.
Well, we can't wait any longer, Burke. We've got to get a message through to them.
I guess you're right, Colonel. Though it's a long shot ever getting a man through the enemy lines.
Yeah.
I'd rather go myself than to have to ask one of the men.
I know how you feel, Burke. I guess we ought to call for a volunteer.
Clarence, I got an idea how we're going to get my stripes back. Maybe a couple of bars on the shoulder, too. And when we do, we'll have that little weasel Doubleday right where we want him. Yeah, we'll have him digging ditches all over Korea, and I don't mean trenches. Here we go, Clarence. Now keep your web feet crossed. Begging the Colonel's pardon, sir, but I couldn't help but overhear the conversation, sir. I'd be glad to volunteer to take that message through, sir.
It's not going to be easy. Are you sure you're willing to go through with it?
Oh, yes, sir. I'm an old campaigner, sir. That stuff is right up my alley, sir.
Very good, Ames, and thank you.
Oh, just in the line of duty, sir.
What if he's captured, sir, and the enemy should get hold of our message?
I thought of that, Burke. Kim and his men will be wiped out. But we'll just have to take that risk.
Colonel, I've got it. Let Doubleday go with Ames. Let him carry the message through in his mind up here.
Oh, no, Captain Burke. Please.
Quiet, Ames. You see, sir, Doubleday never forgets anything he sees, hears, or reads. Our message would be perfectly safe even if he should be captured.
Are you suggesting that he memorize an order as complicated as this? Oh, impossible.
You don't know the sergeant like I do, sir.
But Captain Burke, sir, I don't want that little shrimp. I mean the sergeant, sir.
Ames, quiet. Sergeant Doubleday.
Yes, sir?
Doubleday. The colonel has worked out a plan to rescue Lieutenant Kim's patrol. But its success depends upon our getting a detailed order through to him. How about it?
It'll be an honor, sir. Shall I leave immediately?
Captain Burke, sir, you don't know what you're doing to me.
Ames, quiet. Will you be quiet? You leave with Ames as soon as you've memorized the order.
Oh, that'll take too long, Burke. This is an extremely complicated order. And it is absolutely vital that it be transmitted exactly as written.
May I see the order, sir? I'm ready to leave, sir.
Hey, wait a minute. You mean you've memorized all these figures already?
Oh, yes, sir. Quote, to Lieutenant Kim from Colonel Lockwood, Operation Rescue.
The area between our camp and Hill 290 will be saturated by a series of artillery barrages, beginning at exactly 21:05 tonight. The first barrage to continue until 21:15. At exactly 21:16, you will advance your men 500 yards. The second barrage to begin at exactly 21:20 and continue until 21:30, at which time you will advance your men another 500 yards. This pattern to be continued in barrage area between your patrol and camp until you reach our lines. Good luck. Signed, Colonel Lockwood. Unquote.
Amazing. Word for word.
What did I tell you, sir?
So you'll take a handy talkie with you and contact us the moment you reach them. Use code number 6.
Yes, sir.
Good luck to both of you. And Ames, I want you to see that absolutely nothing happens to Doubleday, whatever the cost to yourself.
Yes, sir. Hey, wait a minute. What did he mean, whatever cost to myself?
Well, he meant that my life must be saved even with the cost of your own. You see, Ames, in this operation, you're expendable.
Oh. Huh?
Somebody moving in the bushes behind us. You lay low, kid. I'll take care of this character.
I may be expendable, but I'm gonna make it tough for them to spend me.
All right, you bushwhacker, I'm ready for you. Come on out and fight like a man. Clarence!
What are you doing out here? Where'd you come from? Shh, pipe down. Do you want to get us all shot?
Wonder where that one came from.
I ain't interested in where it came from. What worries me is where it went. Come on, let's get out of here. It's safe here. Hey, must be a sniper about. Pretty close, too. I can hear his watch ticking. Shh. I can hear it, too. Yeah. Look, you stay here out of danger. I'll go reconnoiter. Sign of him. Shh. But I can still hear him.
Ames.
Yeah.
Ames, that can't be a watch. It's too loud.
Are you trying to tell me that I can't hear a watch when it's ticking?
Ames! Look! Artillery shell!
Clarence, where are you? Hey, did you get Clarence?
No, I haven't got Clarence.
Clarence, baby! Clarence, one of these days, they're going to be the death of us.
It's no use, Lieutenant. It's a total loss.
It's going to be pretty unhealthy around here if we don't get help soon.
Go ahead, Clarence. Lead the way.
That's not a potato, that's a hot potato.
Clarence, don't you ever do that again. What do you want us to do? Start pushing up daisies? Come on.
Did you see that? They've got Clarence. He's been duck-napped. Clarence! Clarence! Quack, 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 quack. Clarence! Clarence! Where are you, Clarence? Clarence! Quack, 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 quack. Clarence! Clarence, where are you, baby? Come to Daddy. Clarence! If I find the guy that swiped my duck,
Look, Ames! Smoke!
I'll bet they're cooking Clarence. Out of my way,
Just
kid.
a minute, Ames. You can't go alone. There may be a large enemy force.
Out of my way. I'll whip them down to my size. Baby.
Ames, are you all right?
Well, ask them. Oh, baby. Did the big bad man's frighten Papa's little tootsie-wootsy honey lamb?
Congratulations, Ames. We've made it. They're just ahead.
Sure we made it. You know why we made it, kid? Because for once we pulled together. You know why we pulled together? Not once on this mission Did you give me that article smarticle, paragraph this or paragraph that, or the Latin name for a can of sardines? That's the kind of stuff, kid, that makes me flip my lid.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ames. I guess I never thought of it that way. It's just when I'm reminded of some unusual topic, I sort of get carried away. I promise, Ames, from now on I'll restrain myself.
Shake on it, kid. You're all right. Let's go.
Shh. There's somebody out there.
Hold it, fellas, it's Clarence.
Hi, fellas.
Hiya, Sergeant.
Relax, Lieutenant. I got everything under control. The colonel was a little worried about you guys, so I says, Colonel, leave it to me. I'll take
Quiet,
care of
Ames. We're waiting for the signal. Two little fitties calling Mama Fitty.
Two little fitties calling Mama Fitty. Two little fitties calling Mama Fitty. Over.
This is Mama Fitty. This is Mama Fitty. Do you read me? Over.
I read you, Mama Fitty. Over.
Lamsey-tivey?
A kiddly-divey, too. All right, men, hit the dirt.
What is it? Lamsey-divey, kiddly-divey, too. Capitalism propaganda.
That's it, Lieutenant.
Okay, come on.
Wonder why the colonel sent for you.
Oh, probably wants to promote me. That's it. He's gonna make me a general or something. And if he does, kid, you know what? I'm going to make you a second lieutenant. Right? You sent for me, sir?
Yes, Sergeant. I want to personally congratulate you.
Oh.
You displayed such conspicuous gallantry above and beyond the call of duty.
Oh, thank you, sir.
That I'm going to recommend you for the Congressional Medal of Honor.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Well, that's all, Sergeant.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Jackson, take this down. To the President, Congress of the United States of America. Subject, the Congressional Medal of Honor. Paragraph 1. I am proud to recommend Sergeant William Lillywhite Ames. What is the matter with you, Jackson?
I'm stuck on my throat.
Well, let's get on with it.
Yes, sir.
You know what this means, kid? It means I'll be a big shot. Yeah, with a private car and chauffeur on my leave, and yeah, even the top brass will have to salute me.
The Congressional Medal of Honor, established in 1862. The highest honor a soldier can receive. It takes precedence over all other American decorations. The ribbon is light blue with stars embroidered thereon and is worn about the neck. The pendant star has 5 points superimposed on a wreath. In the center of the star is Minerva.
Minerva. Doubleday, if it's the last thing I do, I'm going to cure you of this.